Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you all hear me well? Can you hear the game all right? Is it too loud or too quiet? Please comment if it's too loud or too quiet so I can try to fix it accordingly. Anyways, welcome back to Shade Trees. We're doing not Stanley Parable 2, it's the Ultra Deluxe. If you've played through the game, you probably know, or watched my previous stream, you probably know why it's got the 2 right there, even though it's not really a sequel. Anyways, last week I didn't do it because of Mother's Day. Hey Sora, hope everything's sounding alright or like flowing well over there. Anyways, let's begin. Hopefully with buckets. If not, the title of this video would be false advertising. So let's see what we can get. I had to fill with a microphone earlier before I just wore the stream. It wasn't making noise for some reason. I think I hit a mute button by accident.
This is the story of a...
Yeah, we already with it. This is my story.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone. Not with the bucket around.
Indeed. This is a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No. Everything doing fine. I did enter Duck Bricks fanning contest. Oh, good. Is that the 2 yet one? Or is it something else? I think I already did 2 yet, didn't they?
Never the end. Never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end.
Of course. A wild sin of Kusanagi appears.
Yes.
I'll be doing well.
Oh, yeah. Doing alright. Yeah. MegaCon is next weekend.
Yeah, that Geekdom Con is coming up in a few weeks as well. I think Too Many Games is also next month.
Yeah, I'm mainly going to MegaCon. That's the one I planned for.
It's never the end. It's never the end.
Oh, Mikachu! Hello, Mikachu. I didn't. You don't usually show up.
Yeah, sorry, things have been busy over here.
Yeah, it's fine. Speaking of Geekdom Con,
Mika, my boy. Hey.
Yeah, Mika. For that Geekdom Con, did you buy your own tickets? Because I think I gotta figure out like what we're doing payment-wise.
Yeah, so here's what's been going on with that. So number 1, your stream is paused. Number 2,
no, it shouldn't be anymore.
I've been actually waiting for my so unfortunately Lowe's has this thing where it'll have like certain specific days to where you can't request off.
Oh, so you can't come?
So, I didn't say that. I've been waiting for them to release my schedule because there is a chance that they might give me off that day.
Okay.
Possibly. That's why I haven't said anything, because I don't know yet.
I see. Well, that's a shame. Well, if you can't come to this one, I'm thinking about going to Too Many Games 2022, so maybe you can come with me then.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Mini games?
Too Many Games. There's some various people going there. People who worked on Hell of a Boss, several gaming YouTubers, among other things.
Cool. I'm guessing it's going to be big.
Probably, yeah. It's near the end of June.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to
Let's
his
see.
chest.
Let me check my schedule because they probably updated it already.
This was not the correct
And
the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge...
Yeah, I hear Lowe's actually, if you want, they make you work Sundays.
And here it was. Had the bucket
Because
turned out
last time I tried...
Was this better than the meeting room? Yes,
yeah, last time I tried to
himself.
apply,
Yes,
I said I
perhaps
wouldn't be
it was.
available for
How insightful
Sundays,
the
and that's how
bucket
I did
turned
not
out
get
to
the
be.
job.
Yeah, I've had to work a lot of mandatory Saturdays recently, unfortunately.
No, never mind. The bucket
yeah, well...
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the
But
meeting room.
do you know why that is?
Why is
Because Sundays are
the busiest days.
exactly.
Yeah. I thought it would be Saturday.
It's both.
You think so?
Said the
Saturday
bucket.
is my
Don't go
busiest
to the
day at
meeting
my
room.
job.
Go somewhere
So
else.
here's the
cargo
reason.
lift, yes. Go there. Go to
While
the cargo
people say that
lift. Good. said the
Sunday
bucket.
is a day
Now
of
ride the lift
rest,
all the way to the top. There's something
people
up there I
tend
need you to
to
do.
want to work on
Stanley
projects.
did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It
Since
should have alarmed
the
him, of
weekend
course,
is
because
when they
buckets
get
can't talk.
off,
But Stanley chose not to think about this
usually.
obvious fact. He was firmly convinced
And
that the bucket
unfortunately,
had
I
spoken
worked
to him,
that-
and he
I
unthinkingly
work
did whatever the bucket asked.
the 29th.
Yeah.
Oof.
Lucky for me, I
In
managed
here,
to
said the
let my
bucket.
boss
Go
know
into
I'm
this
taking off
dark
the
room over
21st,
here.
which is when
Stanley once
MegaCon
again
is doing.
obeyed blindly.
The dark room.
Okay,
Now
so
pick up the phone.
I'm
said the
still
bucket.
not
Pick up the
seeing
phone,
the,
and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Oh wait,
Is this... Okay, why do I think about sound like if I control it from Thomas? A little bit?
I can't see the stream via Discord.
You can't?
No,
That's weird.
it is weird.
Impossible.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his
Ah,
bucket.
the bucket.
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a
This
friend.
is a bucket.
And then, very
Dear
distressingly,
God.
he began to believe
There's
the
more.
bucket could speak to him.
No.
Sora says hi to you, Mika.
Hello there.
Oh yeah, and my sister got married a few days ago.
I heard.
Congratulations to your sister, man.
Yeah. So, did they get their own house, or what's going on
They
with
live in
that?
an apartment. They're actually not that far away from the mall.
Which mall?
Christiana.
Ah, I get.
Nice.
He came to his bucket.
Yeah.
Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket, plus X to take me to work with you.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't
Yeah.
literally talk and give you orders.
Oh, and plus
Whatever
I was
Stanley
dealing
is
with
hearing the bucket
a
say to him
hack
is just in
earlier.
his head.
Oh, the Steam hack?
the Steam hack, and I had to close my bank account for various reasons.
Why?
No.
Let's just say I fell for something.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's weird.
Did you fall for the your car's extended warranty is about to expire?
No, I fell for the Steam insurance thing.
Oh my god, you fell for the steamed hams.
Here,
Yes.
Here, maybe this will help you, Mika.
There you go. There you go.
General Mika X. Yes. Oh, is this
Okay,
back where we're going? Yes, my office.
Ah, bucket.
I to take it back home with me?
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well?
I mean,
To see him delusional like this, obsessing
Bucket.
over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Hey,
No,
narrator,
he
you were
won't.
the one who include this bucket as a feature. So let me use it as I please. P this time. Hold on. X-I-P. No, that doesn't spell anything.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me.
No.
It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different
What are you trying to
location.
do?
That's it. It doesn't
Walking
do
around as I'm
anything
listening.
else.
The narrator is so confused.
Don't listen to the loud man. Press F for us to go back to work.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to.
No, I
Now,
didn't.
all
I
he
didn't
cares
listen to
about
you.
is this awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Have you played this game before?
No,
Like-
the last stream was my first time. I knew things about it, but
Hmm.
I gave him
Sad.
pointers for
I
some of
suppose
the
he doesn't need me
endings.
anymore. From now on,
Ooh,
he's just
what if
going
you
to
go out
cling to
there?
This bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of
I don't think you
shiny
can
bucket.
anymore. Like, I don't think there's a
I'll
jump
give it
button.
this.
Yeah.
The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
No, there was a glitch that you could use to get out that window.
Maybe,
Huh.
maybe it was patched in this version. I don't know. This is the real
Oh,
release.
it's glass.
Yeah,
Well,
that doesn't
it-
spell anything. I think it's just random brown prompts. Oh, there's a bucket. Oh, it's getting closer to my computer. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press L to go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say?
Everything is slowly
Sturdy,
becoming
more
darkness.
capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Hi, honey. Sits on the couch. Also, live the same
Honey,
day
do you
with
like
me.
my new shoes? You're a chair, darling. I can dream, Harold.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much
literally
more than just a
a
regular bucket?
To go home from work, to work, to go home to work, to home to work, to work to home.
Oh no. I'm having feelings. For the bucket.
Oh no.
Romantic
No,
or
no,
anger?
No. What's going on?
You'll
Why
see.
do I want
Jealous?
to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand.
Candles.
Perhaps if I had the bucket,
Why does it
this
seem
would be less
demonic?
confusing. Yes. The bucket
No.
could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Oh, it's in the bed with me.
Oh my.
Is this a new fetish?
Stanley,
Ah.
give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I
Most
need it.
likely.
Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
Go back to work, Stanley. And so we start again.
Okay, I have an idea.
Yeah?
Grab the bucket.
All of his
Wait.
co-workers were gone.
Where's the bucket?
What could it mean?
Oh,
Stanley decided
there
to
it
go
is.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Okay,
missed
so
a good
grab
old
bucket.
bucket.
go
Just standing
to
in the
that
bucket.
area
Off
again.
on another
This one?
thrilling adventure
The warehouse.
Oh, okay. Have you played the game before, Mika? At least the original?
I have the original. I have beaten it.
Alright.
together. Stanley
So-
touched the bucket tightly to his
right,
chest
right down here, right?
and entered the
Yeah.
door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee
Just
lounge
keep going
was
up.
simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be
Oh yeah,
correct?
Mika,
Well,
while you've been
never
gone,
mind. The bucket
I've
was wrong.
been currently working
Stanley
on
took the
so
door
many
on his
new,
left to go back to
been
the meeting room.
basically becoming more of a more and more mock making.
Said the bucket. Don't go to the
Okay,
meeting
so-
room. Go somewhere
So
else. The
you want to
cargo
go
lift,
on
yes.
that
Go
rafter?
there.
Right,
Go
do I
to
want to go on the
cargo
balcony?
lift. Good. Said the
Yeah,
bucket.
you want that balcony.
Now ride the
Alright.
lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
There's
Stanley
something
did
I
not
want to
question
see.
why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
Hey,
But
are you
Stanley
going to be
chose not to
available
think about
this
this
same time
obvious
next
fact.
Sunday?
He was firmly convinced that the bucket
next
had spoken
Sunday
to
is
him,
when you're going
and
to
he
the con.
No, I think it's the
unthinkingly
Sunday
did
after
whatever
that.
the bucket asked.
Wait, let me see.
Because
Next Sunday is the 22nd.
Um. Okay, so I might be available the 22nd.
alright, because if you were, I'm thinking maybe we could return to watching the old crappy videos.
Oh gosh.
Again, if you're
All right.
available and if you wanted.
All right.
I don't want you to specifically take off work just so you could be there.
Honestly, I am off of work on the 22nd. So
Okay, good.
here, so go. Yeah, go through here because I saw us. I was watching Jack's playthrough of this, and I saw. Look.
Everything.
I know Rocket League showed
No,
up briefly.
stop. Look there
Now
on the
look
wall.
at-
You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
Did we do this one? I think.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think you have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly.
I'm currently in a
So
different
much
house
of
right
the
now.
story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
I'm just gonna teabag while you're
Please,
talking.
step in here for a moment.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think
Oh.
we. Oh yeah, I think we did this one already.
I'm going to run
Oh, I
you through
didn't
some
know.
test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Let's go all wrong this time. Let's go all wrong this time.
Correct. It is a
Oh!
hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Well, do you? That's what the whole game is about, Sora.
Is this a bucket?
Let's go no again.
No.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
It might as well be a bucket you can use.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
No.
Incorrect. This is a bucket. Item 4. Is this a bucket?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yes.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible.
Oh,
Let's just move on
it's
to the
this.
next one.
We got this ending last time.
Yeah, that's what I said. Let's try to screw things up.
Is this a bucket?
That's it. Yes. Yes again.
Correct.
Yeah.
This is
What?
a bucket.
Okay.
Item 6. Is
Nope.
this a bucket? Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Ow!
William?
Yes, I
Item.
did.
Wait, hold on.
Actually,
I
you
can't
met him
find the next
before.
one. Let me
Your
see. It should be
baby.
around here
Oh,
somewhere.
wow.
Narrator. Let's see.
Actually, William actually
Yes.
speaks your
Thank you.
Yeah,
There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say
Blood
nothing
pencils,
isn't a
yes.
bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a
Oh
bucket,
no,
which of
I'm
course
just
is not
basically
true.
doing pretty
Unless,
much
is that what you think?
friends.
Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
I think I clicked yes last time, so let's click no this time.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago,
Hey,
I could
baby,
answer these questions
This
with
girl will
confidence.
actually jump
But
on your
now I'm
food.
somewhat
Stop.
adrift. Do any of us know
Forgive
what
it.
a bucket is? Am
Forgive
I
the poem of the
a
background
bucket?
noise, chat.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this.
No, give some to
I'm
your
losing
papa.
myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
Bucketception.
Okay, here we go.
No.
I guess we were all buckets to begin with.
What happened? Is everything gone?
Oh
Why
my
did
god.
everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. My God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we
Congratulations,
haven't
you're not
got a game.
stormtroopers.
Yay.
So, tell you what, I'll reset everything, and we'll put back all of the buckets.
This
okay?
armor is
And
useless.
we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who
Hey,
knows
Ma,
what that
everything's a
information might
bucket.
do to a person? All right, here we go.
Bucket.
I mean, there's Charlie, Bucket, and this entire Bucket family. They're buckets.
Chicken.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
Should I
to the
take the
meeting
bucket
room.
this time or no?
Perhaps
No,
he'd simply
I'm
missed a memo.
fine. Oh, I wouldn't believe my life would be catastrophe.
Let's avoid the bucket this time. There were some other features he said about.
When Stanley came
You know,
to
I
a
don't think
set
we
of
ever got
two
the true
open
ending.
doors, he entered the
Like
door
the
on
regular
his
ending.
left.
What about the Stanlerines?
Stanler what?
Or the collectibles?
Oh yeah, well, I don't think we found any of them
Yet
yet.
there was not a single person here.
Oh, I like
either.
reading.
Look at
that.
I
Wave
enjoyed
of
reading all these
disbelief,
during the first stream.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Oh
thinking
yeah,
he
Shane.
might
No, I
find
think
an
we got
answer
the
there.
true ending. Like,
No,
it was the one where we unplugged the
I think
phone,
I think we got
and
close.
we established that we are not Stanley.
I think we got close to it, but we chickened out of the ending and didn't escape.
Oh.
Did you get the broom closet?
Yes.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You good?
Oh, there's another ending over here.
Which one? This one?
I love you.
No. Oh, well. Go over to the
Stepping into his manager's office,
I know there's one for hitting the
Stanley was once
combination
again
too early.
stunned to discover not an indication of
No,
any
press
human
8.
life.
8.
Shocked, unraveled,
8.
Stanley wondered in
8.
disbelief who
8.
orchestrated
All
this.
8.
What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the
All 8.
keypad behind the
I
boss's
did.
desk
Just
guarded
keep
the
going.
terrible
Keep
truth
going,
that
8.
his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had
8.
assigned it an extra secret
Oh, achievement.
number. 284.
Is that just an unlocked achievement?
But of course,
Just keep
Stanley
going.
couldn't possibly have known this.
Alright. Why 8, anyways?
8. 8.
Imagine a box with sex and hail. I mean, I think this
8.
was made on the Source engine.
8.
Stanley
8.
just sat
8.
around
8.
twiddling his
8.
thumbs. Trying to
Ultra.
input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 284.
Just keep going, 8.
Okay.
I think.
Just keep pressing. Just keep pressing. Just keep pressing. What do we do? We press. We like to press.
Annoy him more.
Now that song is stuck in my head. Sorry.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
Just keep-
And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Oh, here we go.
See, I told you it'd work. There you go.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines.
Oh.
Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of
So
a
that's
job
why you
well
wanted us
done.
to keep
You
pressing
can't buy
8.
that sort of happiness,
No.
Stanley. God knows I've tried.
No,
So,
no, there
I
was supposed
implore
to
you
be something.
savor
I don't know. It
each
might have
and
been
every
somewhere
moment
I saw
else.
an
you come
achievement.
across one of these
That was probably
beautiful
it.
Yeah.
figurines.
No, this is just for collecting the figures, but not the 8. The 8 was something else, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was just an achievement.
Hmm.
Incoming!
Oh yeah, Mika, did you see the pictures I just posted in general chat?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley
Oh, not
realized
bad.
he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of
Yep.
emotion in his chest.
One of
as
those
though he
mocks
felt
is
more
actually
free to
my
think for
self-mock.
himself, to question
Nice.
the nature of his job.
It-
Why did he
it's
feel
the one
this
with the
now,
red
when
jacket.
for years it
course.
had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
To which I shall name him Ichiban.
Stanley walked
Itchy
straight
buns.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Ichiban.
Facility.
What the?
Did we
No, Ichiban.
escape? Escape.
No, do not escape. If you want
We
regular
don't
ending,
want to escape.
Yeah, let's go.
There's-
Let's do this for the lulz.
Oh no.
I forget if we did this one or not.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity
Okay,
to turn
I think
around
we
and get
did
back
do
on
this
track.
one. I remember this. Red jacket
Yeah.
self-mark.
It would be the museum ending.
Oh yeah, we did get that one.
But did you get it with the bucket?
But
No.
of course, Stanley thought better of
There
it
is a.
and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Okay, now
So-
what I want.
Sorry. Sora says
Now-
she wants to see the red jacket mock. That Sin was talking about.
Oh, okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Does
screens.
anybody have
What
him on
horrible
Discord?
secret did this place hold?
he's in some of the
Stanley thought to
servers.
himself. Did he have the strength?
Ah,
to
okay.
find out?
Then just take one of the photos that Ichiban is in and just post it from there.
Right.
So here's
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Bitch, if I follow your rules, my freedom means nothing. Talking to narrator.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be
All
true.
your base are belong
Had
to
Stanley
us.
really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
yes.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Sending Sora. Nope, got a message. Oh, sorry. Just got a message from Arkstone.
Arkstone? What's up?
Mac will ask him to do a brief scene beforehand for the finale.
Oh. Did you need me to do anything for the finale?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
How's the finale going, by the way?
All right. Okay. Sora, I thought you were in the collab Discord, weren't you? I'm trying to type your name, but I'm
Here
seeing
was
it.
the
No.
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls
I thought you were
labeled
talking
with
to me.
emotions.
No.
Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he
Offline
would
too.
dismantle the controls once and for all.
Now that I am also finished with another certain mock, which is
Fine.
that Woven Warrior that you guys saw, the next mock I'm working on two new mocks. One being somewhat similar to Virgil in some sort of way, and the other being
1, 2. Okay,
the other being my own version of Xerxes.
All right.
Nice.
Let's see. Where's button number 4?
I don't know.
I see all the.
Oh, I think I remember. Button number 4 is on top of a stairway.
Stairway. Oh, there it is.
Mm.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah, but it's locked off.
until I hit the other buttons.
No, until you hit the on button.
Yeah,
Oh, the other.
But I
room.
don't think.
and it is impossible to stop the explosion.
Yeah, so. Just turn it off.
You coming with us, Bucky?
Ah, nah, man. I'm good right here.
By then?
System
And when at
power.
last he found the source of the room's power, he knew
Hey,
it was his
Moo,
duty,
don't
his
turn it up.
obligation, to put an end to
Why?
this horrible
What happens if I
abuse and
press
to
on?
everything it's
Uh, Oh,
Did you activate the control?
I did. I
After
did.
they kept
Oh
you
my
enslaved
God.
all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you want? Control?
I thought you wanted the true ending.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were
He wants
supposed to let it
he wants
go.
the
Turn
I want
the
to
controls
control
off
the world
and
ending.
leave.
Of course
If
he
you want to
does.
throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm
Well,
afraid you
Dave
don't
will
have
now turn
nearly
on
the
mind
power you
control
think you do. For
systems
example, and I
and
believe
force
you'll
everybody
find
to
this
subscribe to
pertinent.
his channel.
Stanley suddenly realized
press
he
the
had
off
just
button.
initiated the network's emergency
can't.
detonation system. In
Oof.
the event that this machine is activated
Well, you
without
better start
proper
running.
DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode.
Do I hit the buttons this
eliminating
time?
The entire complex.
Yeah.
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it,
I
Stanley?
am actually thinking
It's
about.
your
I am
time
going to try
shine.
entering that
You
Scotty
are the
contest in the
star.
Ignition
It's
3
your
server.
story now.
Oh,
Shape
yeah?
it to your heart's desires. Oh, this
one.
is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little
So they
time
are
left
working
to
on a
enjoy it.
Bionicle Ignition
Mere
3.
moments until
Yeah.
the bomb goes off. But
We're
what
both in
precious
it.
moments each one of them is.
Okay,
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then die
I hit
alone.
buttons 1 to 5. Nothing
Other
happened.
times, I let the office sink into the ground.
And then there are
swallowing
colored buttons you now
everyone
have to hit.
inside,
Which
or
ones?
let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this though.
Some
this version
that
of
are on
events
the
has
little
been rather
computer
amusing.
servers, right?
Watching you try
As
to
you're
make
passing
sense
by
of
the
the
computer.
and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate
Wait,
to see
6.
it go. And I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To
Well,
hell
it says
with
3.
I'm going
Maybe
to
I'll
put
just hit
some
that one.
extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley?
Remy, lay
That
down.
this video game can be beaten?
Lay down. Remy.
One sold.
Remy, lay
Do
down.
you have any
Remy,
idea what your
lay down.
purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a
Remy, lay
disappointment.
down.
But here's a
Big
spoiler
red button.
for you.
Down.
That
Big
timer
red
is
button.
the
Where is
catalyst
it?
to keep the action moving along. It's just
You're-
seconds ticking
behind
away
you.
to your death.
Oh,
You're
there.
only still
Thank you.
playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want
What
to
does
watch
that
you
button
for
do?
every moment that you're powerless.
Console
To
disabled.
see you made humble.
Backup power.
This is not a challenge. It's
Where would
a
that be?
tragedy. You wanted
I
to
think
control this
you
world.
turned it
that's
off.
Fine.
I did?
I don't know.
I'm going to destroy
I don't
it
know.
first, so you can't.
I don't know.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Oh well.
Well then.
I suppose this time we'll do the true ending, but this time with a bucket.
Yes.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps, where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be... Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I know there's something about like yellow lines being placed everywhere. But how? Oh, this is new. Bomb text.
See?
Waiting for another side. Multiplying objects that appear across the office. We have to synergize our resources to ensure their retrieval. There are so many questions. There was no memo from management.
I'm gonna laugh if you can actually just take the one that's in the PowerPoint.
Yeah, you're not.
Nah, that.
File clues are provided by employee 1416 Red Room. Maybe we are the collectibles. Words being fitting figurines. Oh my, they really did. Trust the completionist instinct. Why wouldn't they just tell us something what happened?
Nah, we don't like you, Gerard.
I mean, you seem like a nice guy, but okay. Produce one applying to allow easy access to put fence warehouse access. Say someone post someone with red and blue via fireplace. Oh, this is where to find all 6 of them.
Yep.
It's some kind of game. Gotta collect them all. There will be a reward for finding them all. No, there won't. Wait, hold on. Broom closet.
Next thing you know, you get the true ending after.
It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy.
After
is
you
as
get
clear as
all
day.
the
This broom
Stanleys.
closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom
You're
closet.
Mark
That's
McDonald,
what the
Harold
broom closet is
Joker
trying to say
narrated.
here.
Well, of course,
Supposed
this
to
narrator is
go with the
British.
other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
Did he
I
just
know
say
how hard
Joker?
it must be,
Yes,
given
Sora.
the pressure that the broom closet is putting on
I
your
guess from the
shoulders
laughing
right
from
now,
the
but you
at the
have
end
to
of the
be
previous
strong.
run.
This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
You want me to tell you how I got these scars?
We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to
Lord is
this
bragging
stream
rights.
of
Yeah.
petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons.
Oh
Even
yeah, I've
this
been
is worse than
recently
I had
watching
imagined.
glitch techs on Netflix.
Alright,
Now, the
one
broom
moment.
closet has the gall to imply
What?
that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting
Glitch
friends.
techs.
That your relationship is purely superficial and
You know,
convenient.
What is that?
That your
Nickelode-
life is so banal
a
and
show
meaningless that
Nickelodeon
you feel
didn't
the
really
same sort
give
of
a
kinship
chance, and they
towards
moved
any
to
inanimate
Netflix.
object which
It's a
happened to
good
lay in
show.
your path in an even partially enticing manner. Well, I've never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning
Yeah,
comments.
Nickelodeon won't really
Expand
give
on the wide
shows a
variety of
chance unless it's
experiences
either
you and the bucket have shared together.
ripping off
Go through each of
SpongeBob
them
or
point
similar to
by
the
point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional
Or
landscape of your
TMNT.
feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Are you good?
Speaking of TMNT, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna ask if the narrator is done, but I guess he's
Okay,
finished talking.
I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all.
Oh, really, narrator?
Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Nice.
Yeah, let's see if he has anything else to say.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see?
I think
you
somebody
feel that
modded
it
in-
is, because the sticker is also
Modded in
a
the narrator
bucket. That way,
reacting
if
to
you're ever
Pickle
unsure
Rick.
whether the thing you're holding
Wait,
is
really?
a bucket or not, you can look down at
Yeah, I
the sticker
saw
and
a
say to
video
yourself,
on that.
"Ah,
Same
it's a
voice actor?
bucket."
I think that was a
There
mod.
really is a wide variety of applications.
Similar
for the
voice.
sticker.
Sounded like him,
So,
but I
you think it was someone else?
I think it was a mod.
Right.
You
Okay.
know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now...
Is
the
it me, or
broom
is the
closet
narrator
is
just putting
giving us the
stickers on your
silent treatment.
bucket
And to be
now?
honest, I'm sick of the
Is it?
pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Okay, I don't
My
think he's saying
gosh.
anything else. Oh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Ah, yes. Oh, bathroom.
Stepping into his
Bathroom?
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of
missed
any
it.
human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
You should go to the museum with the bucket.
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm guessing weird, strange things will happen.
Oh, it will be beautiful.
I'll take your word for it.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting
Do you like
towards
bucket?
an unknown fate. It
Do
would
I
be
like
all Stanley
bucket?
could do to
Yes!
keep himself together, if not for
Then
the
go
bucket.
to museum.
Soothing
Do you
him,
like bucket?
comforting
Yes, I
him,
like bucket.
reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley.
You like
Everything will
waffles?
be fine.
No!
I haven't had waffles in a while.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door
I
that
had
read,
waffles when I went
"Mind
over to
control."
Disney.
Escape it.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this
Buckets
hall,
are much better to
Stanley
wear
and the
on
bucket
heads than
would both
tinfoil
meet a
hats.
violent death.
Don't wear a bucket near
The door
Plankton,
behind
though,
them was
or
not
else he'll
shut.
control your
Stanley and the
mind.
bucket still had
True.
every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point,
All
Stanley and the
hail
bucket were knowingly
Plankton.
walking forward into
All
a very
hail
painful death for each
Plankton.
of them.
Speaking of that, a lot of people actually reanimated the whole SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, and
That was
yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah, and it got taken down several times. Whether it's by Viacom or somebody posing as Viacom.
But it's done by different.
Do you think people
But
care?
it's reanimated, done by different VAs.
Yeah, again, do you think
Even different
As the
singers
machine
singing
whirred
the
into motion
ending
and Stanley and the
songs.
Do you
bucket
think
inched
people- do
closer
you
to
think,
their
like,
demise,
pe-
Stanley
if people
reflected
make
on how
movies,
meaningless the
copyright claims
bucket's warmth and
care?
comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the
No.
soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself. And he
Just
sort of
like
kicked
Quantum
himself for
TV,
wasting so
whenever
much
people
time
talk
carrying
shit
a
about
bucket
him.
everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
duck?
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
I live!
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket.
Do you think the gods
It's
of
true
YouTube
that
care?
all buckets are
Unfortunately,
radiant
no.
in their own way.
The
but
gods of
this
any
one stood
website don't
above
really
the
care.
rest. It was a glorious
Look.
bucket to behold.
Wait, the bucket's no longer in my hand. It really is gone.
Yes, but look.
But how?
The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You're standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within a carnivorous void, or cavernous void. But through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes fully enriched and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here out with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were, in ignorance and darkness?
Darkness.
Ugh.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this
Look
and
at
to
the
claim it
buckets.
for his own? Can you see the
Darkness
hubris
is
that
darkness, and
blinded
darkness
him?
is light.
Can you see that the
Maybe
bucket
he's
is far
right.
more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
25 buckets. A photograph of 25 buckets. That's more than 25!
Yeah.
The greatest number of buckets ever captured on camera. The photographer experienced catatonic shock for several weeks as a result of the euphoria from exposure to this many buckets at once. Sora asked, by the way, Mika, do you need some blades?
Blades? What kind of blades?
Blade.
A bucket.
Why do you ask?
Are we talking about the?
I am
Are we
here.
talking about the air blades?
A bucket with 2 handles. This bucket is depicted as having 2 handles. Such a design has never been created in real life, having been deemed too dangerous and ridiculously experimental. Every year, dozens are put to death just for attempting it.
Sora, are you offering to send me bonkle blades? Is that what you're suggesting?
Inferno bucket. A replica of the Inferno
Is
bucket.
the Earth flat?
Which is in the medieval era so powerfully alluring that drove dozens of nations to war with each other for control that billions died, and yet in spite of it all, the simple fact remains: no one can control the bucket. Oh, speaking of flat earthers, I remember seeing this one meme, like, I got banned from a flat earth server just for posting this. It was like a disc, and a meteor was flying towards it, and then it tipped the edge, and it flew all the dinosaurs into space. And that's how they died. A stress bucket analogy. Presented without commentary. Worrying, negative forecasting, negative thinking, lack of reassurance. Stress, the level of water in the bucket. Vulnerability equals size and strength of the bucket. Coping strategies equal to hose. Rest and relaxation. Doing something you enjoy. Rest and relaxation.
Interesting.
Sorry, I got big blades, small blades, bay blades, gun blades, roll blades, all kinds of blades.
I'm
That's
still waiting on his answer
Beyblade.
to my question.
If I could uncle bungle blades, I would, but as a monk as myself, I need blades.
Fair enough.
No, I didn't expect to hear cavemen chanting.
Unga
need more
bunga,
blades.
unga bunga.
Cave drawing. While we know that buckets predate the existence of mankind, we do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical uses of bucket, by which time the bucket has already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures.
Bucket.
Yeah, this puts the
But
TFQ
are we worthy
bucket
enough to
shame.
have this bucket as a partner?
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
What, are we going to a bucket cult? The hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance inevitably is for our own good. This is the way to go!
Off to hang myself. Watch and learn.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh. That's disappointing.
No, go back to bucket.
Wait, maybe you can take.
Take the
Maybe you can
bucket.
take the bucket.
Take.
Yes.
Also, so I
But
mean,
there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Oh.
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game.
We're all
Don't
gonna
give
be
him another
crushed.
opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket.
I'm ducking.
We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
So it made a meme where they got banned from Flat Earth's Facebook group. I sent a picture of a disc-shaped Earth being fired from a monkey. Loading.
No wonder the Makuta thinks the Earth is flat.
Alright, let's actually try to get the
All of
true
his
ending, this
co-workers
time
were
without the
gone.
bucket.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
What's with
meeting
all the
room.
balloons?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
get well someday. I think they were at it after we did the deals. After we found the hidden, the new content.
Yeah.
The new content door.
Wait a minute. Oh, was this room here before?
Are you sure?
I don't remember.
When Stanley came to a set of
I
two
don't
open
remember
doors, he
nothing.
entered the door on his left.
Although
Now
you mentioned-
speed run it.
Yeah. I don't think this is a sprint button.
Oh, go.
Coming to a staircase,
Go to the bathroom
Stanley
now.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Executive
Another
bathroom.
miniature Stanley figurine. This,
Oh, you gotta be
you know, there
f***ing
really
with
must
me.
be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? What about
It was in the
Stanley
bathroom this
beans?
entire
Yes, I think I
time.
like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Extreme bathrooms.
Yeah.
Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes if the boss suffers losses, and that's what the boss chose. I'm just gonna teabag as I walk towards the right way. Nah, this is too slow.
Stepping
Look,
into
Bob.
his manager's
Look,
office,
your
Stanley was
corpse.
once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't
One
even
thing I
have a
never
single
knew is
minute
that the
to
heavy
just
and
let
the demo
narrator talk.
Have the same
That
VA.
kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So
Yeah.
he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
And the spy and the pyro had the same VA.
Yep. Welcome to Extreme Bathroom, said Sora.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
Exotic
Stanley
bathroom.
calmly walked forward
Butters.
into the opened passageway.
You know, to go
Dora.
faster on the catwalk, you can get up on that chair, walk up on the chair, and go off on the railing before the gates open.
Interesting.
Also,
Okay.
because of that, you can fall down, and there's an ending down there.
Yeah, you can
Stanley
fall
walked
off and
straight ahead
die.
through the large door that read
Nope.
Mind Control Facility.
Sora, darkness is darkness and darkness is light.
The lights rose on an enormous
Kingdom
room
Hearts.
packed with television screens. What horrible
looking
secret
forward-
did
Maybe
this place
he's
hold?
right.
Are you
Stanley
looking forward to
thought
Kingdom Hearts
himself.
4?
Did he have the
Nick
strength
Mika?
to find out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
that-
can't believe we predicted that.
Let's just. At least I'm happy it's not taking a million years. I'm like 3. Like I just
Now
like
the
the Kingdom
monitors
Hearts games. I
jumped
don't
to
love
life.
them, but
Their
I'm
true
but I'm
nature
excited that
revealed.
fans are happy.
Each bore the number of an employee in
It's
the building.
Tetsuka Nomura,
Stanley's
man.
co-workers. The
He's gonna
lives of
make
so
it
many
crazy.
individuals
He probably
reduced to images
they
on
should have had a
screen.
plan from the
And
start.
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in
It
this
does
place.
feel
Are you
like
sure
they-
about
Freedom
that?
It does feel like they made stuff as they went along.
You had to play
This mind
every game to
control
know what's
facility,
going on.
It was
Or at
too
least watch
horrible to
videos
believe it
talking
couldn't
about
be
what-
true. Had
See,
Stanley
I-
really
Oh,
been
so
under
it's gonna be a
someone's
self-talk,
control
okay.
all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring
Sorry,
job?
continue.
That his emotions had been
See,
manipulated to accept it blindly?
We remember the time machine video where we predicted Kingdom Hearts
No.
3 and Kingdom Hearts
He
4?
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Maybe.
Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it?
Apparently,
Look,
Kingdom Hearts
was it
3
even possible?
DLC, the
Had
last
he
Stanley
truly
voice acting
spent
guy,
his
so they actually
entire
got Christopher
life
Lloyd himself
utterly blind to the world?
in the voice. There seems to be a bad string with the
Here
with the
was the
Xehanort
roof,
voice
the
actors. They
heart
all
of the
seem to die.
operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Because darkness.
Or sad. Or
Yeah,
content.
we both lost Leonard
Walking,
Nimoy and
eating,
whoever played them in
working,
Kingdom Hearts
all of
3.
it
We
monitored
lost the
and
original
commanded from
Japanese
this
voice
very
actor.
place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
We lost Mako.
Stanley decided that this machine
Oh.
would
Yeah.
never again
Yeah, but he
exert
wasn't,
its terrible
Xehanort.
power over another human life.
Yeah,
But
he was
Mako-
Underworld.
Would
Yeah.
dismantle
Uncle.
the controls once and for
And I got
all.
the
Right.
Uncle Iroh in my
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
You had the replacement voice actor.
Yep.
Uh,
I think he also
which
took
is-
over as Aku and Samurai Jack.
Yep.
Yep. Extra thick.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
No, pero
Was it
al
over?
final,
It's
Yes,
ah,
he had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Depp versus her
Freedom
trial.
was mere
Hope Depp
moments
gets his what he
away.
deserves. I hope
And yet,
Depp wins this.
Even
We all
as the
do.
immense door slowly opened, Stanley
Yes,
reflected
you know.
on how many puzzles still lay.
This man has
unsolved.
suffered enough at
Where
the
had his
hands of
co-workers
Amber
gone?
Heard.
How had he
Apparently
been
Saturday Night
freed
Live
from
just
the
did a sketch
machine's
of it.
impulse?
Come on,
What
too
other
soon for that.
mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed
not.
into the
It's
chamber,
it's Saturday Night
realized
Live.
none of
It's
this
never
mattered
too
to
soon
him,
for anything.
For it was not knowledge or even
Yes.
power that he had been
Especially
seeking,
with the slap.
but happiness.
I still remember
Perhaps his
Wario
goal
Musk.
had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how.
Frieza!
But
You
you've
weren't
been telling
talking
me what
about
to do,
Krillin, were you?
narrator.
It will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps
Ah, you weren't
the
talking
only
about
thing
Krillin,
worth
were
knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
No, I'm
Hmm.
not
You
going
were
to.
talking about Krillin.
I am not going to do what you say anymore, narrator.
Go perish with
Step
the rest of
through
your
the
team.
door. I'm not the narrator.
My
As your
God.
friend, I'm telling you, step through the door.
I'll step backwards.
Fair enough.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin. The
It
feeling
make you
of
turn.
liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right
I
now.
want the new TMNT
things
game
were
to come
meant
out
to be.
already. I'm looking at the
Stanley
gameplay and I want to play.
was happy.
I'm just waiting for more news on Scarlet and Violet. It's been a while since we've got the first trailer.
It's only been a few months.
Yeah, still.
Oh, by the way, I now own Battlefront 2 from EA.
Oh no, not that one.
We're gonna.
Zam bought it for me.
The meeting room.
Shaden
Yes,
walked
that's
for
where
$8.
everyone
I'm going to
would
have-
be. Stanley just needed
Yeah,
to get to the
moonwalk.
meeting room.
We're
and
gonna
from
have
then
to
on,
throw
he would never be
microtransactions at you
alone
now,
ever
Mika.
again.
Nah, it's all fixed.
A good bucket.
Yeah,
A
too.
strong
Yeah,
bucket,
too
a
late
humble
though.
bucket,
Unfortunately,
a committed bucket, a bucket of culture
people always
and
see.
distinction.
Will still see it as a shit
Stanley
stain
clutched
upon the
bucket
gaming
tightly to
landscape.
his chest and entered the
While
door
this is
again.
true, we got it for $8, so it was fairly priced.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Ah.
All right, let's do the
Staircase.
true ending, but this time with
Nudge,
the
wink,
bucket.
wink.
Walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yeah, I think Battlefront is on PlayStation and Xbox and everything but the
Damn.
Switch. And I don't think it's Stadia. I don't think it's on Stadia either. Surprised it took so long for it to
Into his
officially
manager's
die.
office, Stanley was once again stunned
What,
to discover
Stadia?
not an
Yeah.
indication of any human life.
It was
Crushed
alive?
but
I think
Stanley
it's still
guessed the correct
going.
code by sheer luck. Was it the bucket? he had
I think it's still going.
Was the bucket?
Well, they
For
certainly
some
shut
reason.
down a lot at the very
Yes.
least.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh, most definitely.
I think I remember making a tweet about it, and my sister's out, and she's now technically my brother-in-law. Spoke that he apparently
Wait.
got one, or at least
Oh,
got one from
okay.
somewhere. You have the original
Well, you were
Battlefront 2,
thinking
right?
that is that
Stanley and
That
the bucket
Shade's
walked
sister
straight
was his
ahead to the
brother-in-law?
large door that read,
Yeah, that's what I was
"Mind
wondering.
Control facility.
No, man. I think that was a miswording right
Yeah.
there.
All right, let's see what new dialogue we get with the bucket.
The knights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Here we go
What
again.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Anna's wondering if I'm okay. All I'm gonna say is bucket.
Yeah. Any word about your dad's tests yet?
No, not yet. I think we are expecting results on the 24th.
The
Well, I hope
monitors
that
jumped
I
to
hope
life,
it turns
and
out at least
Stanley nearly
decent.
dropped the bucket in shock.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
in the office was being
No matter what
videotaped,
happens, man, we're all
monitored
here.
like guinea pigs.
Thanks.
The bucket
I
had never
appreciate
seen
it.
anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently.
I will go fight
reassuring
lots
it
of
that
people at
everything would
MegaCon
be
for
fine.
you.
Well, don't do that. Don't want you to get thrown out.
Was
Again.
the bucket under the mind control facility's
It
influence
will
as
be a
well?
bloodbath,
Had the
just
bucket been
as
told to
Disney
do things
was.
it didn't wish to do? What
Uh,
kinds of things does a
there are
bucket want to
certain
do or not want to do in
words
the
that
first
make me
place?
cringe now.
These questions raced furiously in
I'm just gonna
Stanley's
say,
feeble
Bucket
mind.
is the best new video game character of 2022.
No!
Just saying.
He screamed into the bucket.
Who
He
is?
couldn't
The
accept
Bucket is the
it.
best
His
new
own
game
life
character
in
of
someone
2022.
else's control. Never!
True.
He squeezed the bucket tighter.
Are you
His
sure?
one friend in the
It could be
entire
also
world.
the pickle.
At this point, he
No.
could trust no one except for the
What
bucket.
pickle?
Turned himself into a pickle, Shade.
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, that's
But
not
here
a
was the
new
proof.
character. But that's he
The
didn't come out in
heart of the
2022.
operation. Controls labeled with
Not
emotions.
even the Poke Waifus
happy
and
or
Legends
sad or
Arceus
content.
are better than this Bucket.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Not,
As
e-
the cold
not
reality of his
even
past began to sink in.
Hisui and
Stanley
Zoroark?
decided that this machinery
No,
would
although
never
no,
again
but it
exert
is
its
a very good
terrible
Pokemon.
power over another human life.
Three
For
immunities.
he and the
That's
bucket
great.
would dismantle the controls for good. Two
He was
best
beautiful,
friends,
and I will hug
Stanley
her
and
to
the
the day I
bucket,
die.
up against the world.
I named mine
They
Phantasm.
high-fived in a really
You?
cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
I'm too busy with other games to play Arceus right now, but if I ever caught one, I'd actually rename it what I usually name some female characters. Shiku Ferox.
That's what you name all of them? All your female characters?
Basically, whenever I do the main characters, like usually, if it's my usual if it's the male main character, I usually go with Tatakai or Sin. For the female, it's always Shiku Ferox.
I see.
Well, you know what you should do for Zoroark then?
What?
Shiku Firefox. Well, that would work better for Ninetales, though.
Yeah, that
Or
would
Delphox.
be better for.
Stanley and the bucket
Yes.
waited in blackness. Was it over?
No.
God, I love
Yes,
seasonal
they
allergies.
had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now
Bucket.
mere
So
moments
I'm trying
away.
to make a Mika Mom.
Excitedly,
Good.
the two of them began to
Wait,
discuss the
really?
kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The
You're-
bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley
Could
wanted
make
to
a
sneeze
Mika
in
as
every
well.
country on Earth.
Why, Stanley?
However, I
Both
would
of
have
them
to
wanted
take my
begin
rock,
watching a movie,
the rocket
any
head I
movie, but
have,
then
and
stop
spray
it
paint it
halfway
black.
through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned,
Hero
but
Factory
it was one they'd
doesn't
lived
do that whole
together,
custom
with one another to
custom
lean on.
You
hero.
can always
to
do a
support.
Miru.
What? Wait. What was
This
happening?
is new.
Miru
Why had
head.
the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty,
Yeah,
until finally the truth hit Stanley
yeah,
squarely in
I
the
had the
face.
rocket head,
This
so I
building
think
did not want the bucket to
that's
leave.
the closest thing to what your character
The
has if I ever
facility
do
itself
your
recognized the
character.
incredible calming
But for right
presence of
now,
the
I'm
bucket,
focusing
needed
on
the soothing
Mach
warmth of the
and
bucket. Would go to any lengths not to
and
harm the bucket.
Zerexay.
No. Stanley
I'm
can't leave
nearly
this
done
place.
with it.
Not while he
With
has such a
Zerek,
precious
actually.
bucket in his arms. Not while this
Sora,
building has
what are you
anything to say
using
about
for
it.
my mask?
Stanley
Out of
realized he
curiosity.
would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped
He's
eternally
using
in
a
darkness
Lewa.
isn't really
No.
so bad, Stanley thought to
I
himself.
mean-
As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I?
Technically, if
Stanley
you would
thought.
take a
Very
Matau
soon
head,
now, He
no.
was about to
I
find
That
tried
could
with the
work.
bucket, it didn't work, Sora. I'm trapped here forever with the
Matau head
bucket.
would work as well.
All of his co-workers
All right,
were
let's
gone.
try that one
What
idea
could
you
it
brought up,
mean?
Mika.
Stanley decided to go to the
The,
meeting.
um,
Perhaps
The
he had
railing
simply
with the
missed a
bucket,
memo.
right?
No, you can just do it regularly. Yeah, go do the railing bit, and then
When Stanley came
just
to a set
fall
of
off.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Sorry,
well.
what?
Perhaps
Allergies.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Bless
admire
you.
it.
Thank you. No, curse
The
me.
lounge was sublime,
No.
a work of art. But eager to
Why-
get back to business, Stanley took the first open
But I'm
door on
already
his left.
cursed. Why would I bear my curse onto another person?
No. Wait, no. I meant in the actual thing.
The
In
actual
the actual. No, you go
this way.
to the. Yeah, go.
And
Go
he
like you're
detoured
getting
through
the
maintenance
regular
section,
one.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Thank you.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Oh, okay.
That's different.
All right, so go down and do the railing. Go off the railing.
Yes.
Up
Use
off the
chair.
railing.
I have a void curse where you think I got the red eye. Oh, really? Okay, Sora.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read,
Oh wait,
Mind
if he's
Control
making his own
Facility.
version of Mika, he could enter it into your mock contest.
Technically,
Yeah.
Okay.
This way or
No,
the
no.
other way?
keep going forward. Now, go on that chair.
I'm trying.
Okay. See?
Aha! You've made it to the
Well
bottom of
then.
the mind control
Big
facility.
time,
Welcome.
blue eye.
You
Look
see,
up.
back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update
yeah, Twitter
the
was
game,
around back
we
in
knew that we had to
2013.
do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more, more.
It
And
looked
I'm here to give it
Green
to you.
Scorpions.
I'm here to make it
Oh,
seem
go
like we
ahead, Mika.
really covered every
It
nook
looked
and cranny of the game.
pretty cool
with
when you turned the
secrets and
lights on,
Easter
though.
eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section.
You did?
You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control
Your favorite.
Facility. Well done.
La 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 la.
Good job.
La la la.
Good job.
Oh, la 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 la.
Control facility.
Oh.
You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been
Why are you
careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
Hope they pay the
Good job,
musicians
you
well
did
for
it.
this. The end.
You know, It actually looks better when you turn on the lights.
What lights?
The mind control facility lights.
Oh, okay.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand.
That's different
It was only a
ending, or
matter
is it
of
just
time
brighter?
before he found the others.
Oh no,
wherever
it's
they
just
were.
brighter.
Just a
Figuring
matter
Fires
of
Committee
time.
meeting today. Let's see, what haven't we done yet? What the?
What? What?
There's another person here?
Huh?
なんだよ。
Nani?
な
Okay.
んでこれは
Let me look up some.
I'm taking the bucket with me for now.
Ah, the embrace of an old friend. A weathered companionship that stands the test of time. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I'm going to steal your pickles.
Lame. Okay, let's go for the right.
Right, okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
What
Stanley
right
had
are we
felt the
meaning?
bucket
The political
called to him,
right?
telling
The
him that the employee
Right
the
door.
upright
was simply the
position?
place
Yes.
to be. And
Okay.
there it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door
Dang,
on
I
his
wanted to
left
get
to
some-
go back to
Go.
the meeting room.
Yeah, go to the left. Go down to maintenance.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead
Now go
to
down the
opposite
elevator.
door.
Have you done this?
We may have gone down here, but without the bucket. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Oh, good
We'll
Stanley.
never
I'm glad you
know.
found your way here.
Maybe
I
we'll
knew
know
you'd
now.
find this place eventually.
Oh,
What?
What the
You see,
hell?
your friends and I are
Oh.
concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you
Oh
very
my
much.
gosh.
It's this bucket you're
Oh, I
carrying
think we did
around
this one.
everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the
You want that, guys?
I haven't
because
done
that's
gotten
what
the Adventure
fans
Line
want
yet.
from a sequel.
That's-
They want
that's what
more
I'm
of
trying
their
to
favorite
find.
jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're
Last
spending
time
too
we
much
didn't
time
put
with
the
it.
bucket in the
Don't you
shredder.
want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's... Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Ah, yes.
Isn't this from a game or is it just from this game?
I think it's from this.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Last time we threw it,
Don't
we
you
didn't
get
throw
it,
it in. This
Stanley?
time we will throw it in.
We
See what
need to get
happens.
rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along.
Oh.
Don't you agree?
Go
Can you
ahead,
guess
throw
what
it
the
in.
Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
What if I jumped in myself?
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Do it.
I'm trying.
Now listen to me.
Oh.
It's crucial that you give it the bucket.
I can't
don't
throw it
know
in.
what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
I'm trying to throw
Sure,
it in.
I can
It's not
hear
letting
you
me.
saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley
I'm
Parable
trying to throw it in. Why isn't
Well,
it
you
going
see,
in?
if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley.
tried,
Give the
narrator.
fans what they want. Hurry and...
Oof.
Magnificent.
The Bucket Destroyer. My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Now do that ending again without the bucket.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. What?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
That's new.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
We know
Quick,
this.
Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
We should probably find some of the collectibles.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Later.
What could it mean?
Later, okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, I didn't see the bucket there. Wait
You'll
a minute.
see.
Did I miss the bucket?
Nope. Just keep going.
Hang on, is the bucket gone?
Yeah, the bucket's gone.
Forever?
Nope. Nope, just keep going.
When Stanley... Wait.
Oh.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I think I saw something
did you
pass my
move
window.
the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Inner guilt. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. There's a collectionable in the stairs down. There's another in the game's ending. There's another one in the executive bathroom. Yeah, I think we got the executive bathroom. Oh, hey, Miguel. Welcome to the stream.
Miguel. Who is Miguel?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, there's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Go coffee.
Yep.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I hope this isn't blood.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I
All right, guys, I'm back.
At all.
Hello.
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
Okay. So, what did I miss?
We're lost.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Yep.
Well, do you know what?
I got us
Since
lost.
I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing...
Good job,
how about
Mika.
this?
You're
You
welcome.
win! Congratulations!
Yes!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So,
See?
good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Windshade,
Some
how do you
people
feel
win fair
about
and square,
that?
And this was not one of those
I'm going to take a
situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time.
Oh, you want to know
I
if I'm
have to
feeling
restart.
something? You want to know what I really feel right now? Yeah. I feel like a total
I've got a
barnacle
solution.
head.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line.
Yes.
How simple is that?
Nah.
Am I cool?
Let's not follow.
Am I
Yes,
with
follow-
it now?
Follow it. Follow it.
Follow the yellow brick line, man.
You see,
There should
the
be...
line knows where the story is. It's over in this
Or
direction.
content.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our
Wait,
destination?
go back.
Even if there's no story there? Or to put it another
Go
way,
back.
is the story of no destination still a
Okay.
story?
Wait.
Simply by the act of
Now
moving
back.
forward, are
Okay.
we implying a journey
So,
such
instead of
that a
going through the door,
destination is
go
inevitably conjured into being
down that
by
hallway,
the very
yes.
manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay,
He is
Stanley,
back.
I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is, in fact,
Oh.
a byproduct of one's
Okay.
subjective experience of that
Did
existence.
we just go in
right?
circles?
Okay.
Okay,
Now,
keep
if
going.
my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective
Ran
experience
into
of
the
this
circles
office,
and had to draw
is this office, in
circles.
fact,
Yeah,
a
we're going back
skeleton
to
of
where
my
we
own
came from.
relative
Oh, never mind.
experiential mental subjective
Okay, follow the
construct?
line.
Whoa. Hang on.
Go back to
I've got a bit
following the
weird
line.
back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
When
You know
can a
what?
line
I
be
think what we
drawn?
need
I don't
right
know.
now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah!
Did you say you draw a line in the sand yesterday? You calling me a liar? So what if I am? Oh my. Oh. I think I know what
Why
it
are you drunk?
Yes.
Bottom. Wait, there it is. That was the door you should avoid.
This one?
Yeah, go back and there should be an Easter egg. No, back. Like, you're going to the door, but go past it. And...
Oh, Mayday.
Ah, yes!
Don't act dumb. Don't act dumb. Don't act dumb.
Wait, cut the music.
On the
Go back
goddamn
and look
ground.
at that fan. Stanley, this
you
fan
listen-
will be very important later in the story.
It will.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I must tell you the importance of importance.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
But a foolish samurai
we're looking for the Stanley
warrior
Parable,
wielding
right?
a
The story?
shape master
Is any
of
this ringing
darkness,
a bell?
wielding of
No,
magic,
no,
wielding
again,
a
my- You have done this
foolish
to us, and after we
warrior,
trusted you,
wielding of
after
magic
everything we've
sword,
been through,
or
you-
step
No, I
forward
can't
to
take this
oppose
anymore.
me.
To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
What do you think we're
Something
doing?
exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
But what direction? Oh, there.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no,
Oh, this
not
is
you
gonna be
again.
nausea-inducing.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
Oh wow,
Just don't
season
acknowledge
5 of
it.
Cobra
You
Kai
should
is
be
coming
fine.
in September 9th.
Alright.
No spoilers, I have not
good
finished
choice.
season 4.
I
We
haven't
get to
seen
make
any
a
of it. About what?
decision. From here, the story is
Cobra
in our
Kai.
control. How important we mustn't squander the
Oh, I
opportunity.
see.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Yeah,
Wait,
no
Just walk in
spoilers.
circles
Wait.
for a minute.
Did it just come out?
Okay, so I know that
Yeah,
each
season
door
4
to
has
lead
been out.
somewhere, which
Oh,
means
okay.
that somewhere, the place where we're trying to
Yeah,
go,
season 5
there
is
must be
coming
a
in
reverse
September
door
9th,
that leads here.
from what I just
And
saw.
that in turn means that our
Ah, I'm
destination
excited.
corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right
One of my
door
managers
lead
actually
us to
met,
where we're going? And since
Sensei
the answer is
Reed.
clearly yes, then by all accounts,
Ooh.
the door on the right is the correct one.
It's cool.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny.
Only I can meet Tony.
awaits.
I think the guy who plays yeah, Johnny Lawrence. The guy who plays Johnny Lawrence. I think I would want to meet that guy
what's
in
this?
real life.
Hmm.
That or the guy who
Hmm.
plays Daniel
The
LaRusso.
confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant
I
ending?
think his name was
And
Antonio
we're supposed to
Zabka,
restart the
who
game
played
eight
Johnny Lawrence.
times? That's really how all this goes?
Congratulations, you got
It's all
the confusion
determined?
ending.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Are you just as
But what if I
confused
don't
as
want to
everybody
forget?
else?
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Now you're fine.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you... All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Is it more to the confusion
Stanley
ending, or
decided
is
to
this
go
it?
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Well,
missed a memo.
Is there a bucket?
Yes.
There you go. That was the
bucket made
confusion
Stanley want to be
ending.
a better man and a better
No, I think there was more
In
to
time,
it.
Perhaps he would become both of those things.
Let's see. What else can we do?
Did you check the computers?
Username access.
Oh. On the other side. Input. No. Awaiting input.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Now restart the game.
Me, myself?
Yes. Like,
That one?
yep, begin again, and look for those consoles.
Not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky. Stanley clutched
Would it
the
be
bucket
left or right?
tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
No, just look for the computers.
So it doesn't matter.
Right.
Mika, I stabbed you.
How dare you? Unless you want to get
I
the
don't-
figures.
Stanley, we must move
don't
on from
know.
this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
Yeah. My birthday is coming soon.
Happy almost
Cool.
birthday.
Yeah.
Don't tell Anna. Maybe tell Anna.
Why?
She's a birthday
Coming to a
vampire.
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked
What, she will
upstairs
try to
the
steal my
boss's office.
birthday?
No.
Let's see. Where will the computers be?
Oh, there is.
What, she'll try to steal my life force on my birthday?
Oh, there is that computer. The secretary's computer.
Nothing.
Yeah, must be later on then. Oh, what's this?
My fist!
What? This is new.
I think we were trying to go in here, but it didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, I believe I remember that.
Stanley.
Let's see how long this takes.
Oh, the shed's going good, by the way.
Good.
Next step is to get the air conditioner installed and actually get the air conditioner and insulation. So we'll be doing that tomorrow.
Yeah.
I am so lucky that I had off the weekend.
Sounds like it.
I don't want to work tomorrow.
Neither do I.
That's a good thing.
I don't care. I go in, I get air conditioner and insulation, so I'll be fine.
Yeah, I intend on quitting my job soon.
That bad?
You try working at a McDonald's for a while.
Nah, I'm good with I'm good with Lowe's.
I already worked at Walmart. I don't want to go to McDonald's or Amazon for that matter.
Oh, no one wants to go to Amazon. Do they pay you really well at McDonald's though?
No, actually, I get paid $13 an hour. It's more likely it's just become too hectic.
See if there's anything upstairs. Still nothing.
Just wait.
Just wait for the elevator. How long?
Let me look.
And
I'm looking.
And I already have a secondary job planned in the works, so I don't need to I don't need to worry as much.
Okay, so
Rats, where the rats? We start the night, we pray at night, where the rats? I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. See what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into.
Oh!
wait. What's that? Boss's office. Okay. Elevator between bosses. Okay. Door choice left. When you continually go up and down the elevator in the boss's office, that leads to entrance.
Maybe I just need to keep going up and down.
Yeah. Okay, one. Exit Stanley's office. Continue through his boss. Open. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess go to the elevator.
Yep.
Not that elevator. The actual elevator. Wait.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket
Now go
guiding him?
down.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Now, when you get down, go up.
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
Repeat this a number of times. Go up and down.
Up and down and all around and give me all your
said
money.
Stanley. No, I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over. Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
I wonder if I do this enough time, it'll piss off the narrator.
Well, go back down, cause.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's doing anything.
And then back up again.
Right. Up, down, touch the ground.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
And back up.
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
Alright, nice 3s with him again.
Yes.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
And then back up again.
You're better than this bucket, Stanley.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator.
But are we
He
the
knew that
bucket?
there must be a way
That
to
is
get
the
through
question.
to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
Nope.
Up and down, up and down.
Up, down, all around, in the van and in the ground.
What?
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express
down,
this feeling in
all
my mind.
around,
He
in
decided
the
right then and there
vent and in the
he would hold
ground.
a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
Red carpet premiere.
For months, he advertised and marketed his press
Oh my-
conference,
what?
building excitement around it, developing
Oh
and
my
rehearsing it until it
gosh.
couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been
I
for
watched a
anything in his life.
TF2.15 AI video The one where the blue team argue about their personal politics.
Oh dear. That could have
Yeah,
ended
let's
well.
let's not get into that.
I wonder if these are stock images. They have to be.
Man, that stinks.
What stinks?
No, just one of my customers is closing down their business.
Oh, that's a shame.
They were known as Express Your Selfie.
Oh God.
And what it is like they have like these backgrounds where you can take selfies.
Oh, okay. So why they closed down?
No idea. They're selling everything apparently.
This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over.
I thought we were going
One
at 10.
opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
The dude who came up with pizza. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
Ah, my ears.
When an eel lunges out and takes a bite of your snout, that's amore. Get it? Amore eel? I said a funny.
There was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen
Not
to him
funny.
talk about what it really
Didn't
means.
laugh.
Press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting. He was a failure. And in that moment, Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding.
His magic number.
The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant.
But
They
it's
spoke
not the
less
meaning
and
of
less,
life.
neither wishing to state the obvious,
Oh my
that any sense of
42.
real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between
Points
friends.
to whoever gets the reference.
And Stanley,
What reference?
having for once in his life discovered
42.
the warmth and comfort of
Oh,
true
Hitchhiker's
companionship,
Guide to the
was
Galaxy.
cast back into the unremarkable
Correct.
normalcy of
You get
loneliness.
12 Sin Kusanagi points.
I wonder if I'll get a different ending if I go without the bucket.
Yes,
All right.
I believe so.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, you like this ending,
All
huh?
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Well,
he had
since
simply missed a memo.
12 Sin Kusanagi points, it's liable Sin to use his no phantasm.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley
So, yeah,
stepped
what'd
into
you
the
think
broom
of my
closet,
Skeksis?
but there was nothing here, so he turned
Are you
around
finished with
and
it?
got back on track.
Well, not yet. I still wanted to give it a weapon.
I mean, that's good so far.
Coming to a staircase,
I decided to
Stanley
choose the
walked
one on
upstairs
the left.
to his boss's
Right.
office.
Honestly, I feel really impressed with it.
That's good.
Here's the door.
And I
Just
actually
go.
did take some
I get out a bunch of parts. Parts were mine. I gotta figure out how to build the thing.
the thing.
Yeah, my Paraka.
Whoops.
Oh yeah.
Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
Thinking
Why
about
did
you
Stanley
getting
do
Paraka
that when he knew
parts.
that it would just lead back
Turn
to
him
his
into a
boss's
metal
office?
rocker.
Well, that's a great question. I
The thing I
just
don't
can't
like about
wait to
Paraka
find
spines is
out.
that they really seem to limit articulation in like the arms and head especially.
Oh,
That's-
most definitely.
That's why I don't use the spine.
I just use like I've seen the
Here
Mari
we are,
Yuki
Stanley.
mask.
It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has
Yeah, that
fleshed out
kinda
the plot
works.
of the story in new and fascinating
I mean,
ways
done it
I could have
before.
never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive
But if I'm a-
rapid fire of
but if I'm gonna
critical
make
plot
a
points, one after the
a,
other, weaving a rich tapestry
metal
of
loving Paraka,
uncompromising
I'm
narrative. Wow.
probably gonna use Thok
I'm
or
bolted
Avak.
to the edge of my seat.
I used to have an Avak. I do not. Oh wait, no, I know where he went. In the trash.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all this?
Can we just talk about how unique Avak's powers are? You know, creating like invisible like prisons.
Surely this
Different
time
powers.
Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
You mean
Did you think we were
bondage?
going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No.
I can't think of another
It's time once
character with
again
ability
to
like
go
this.
back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Your sarcasm
no
is
one-
killing me, narrator.
Actually, that. No wonder he was at. He'd always have cages in his.
Right?
Oh my god.
What?
It's the boss's office.
If you fought Avak,
Absolutely changes everything for
Avak
me.
as a boss in
Give me a
Bionicle
timeout here for a
Heroes,
minute while I
he'd always
process
keep on
this.
opening cages,
What the?
in which it was a freaking prison. What? Well then.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with...
Interesting.
No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Oh my gosh.
This is the best character.
What?
This bird.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Okay, go down.
And then back up again.
And back up again.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
We go
How
down
did I not
to go back
anticipate
up.
it? I mean,
We go
sure,
down
now it's
to go
obvious,
back
but
up.
you have to understand that 30 seconds ago,
The
this
end is
kind of
never
thing
the
had
end.
never been
The
attempted
end.
before.
The
I
end.
had no frame of reference to
The
even
end is
anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Right?
Back up.
How did you...
There is no game.
How did you know that line?
I didn't. Well, I read the text.
Oh.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I we
stole
have no
your
way of
money.
knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thing.
That I used it to buy more
Well, I simply
Bionicle
don't want to let
parts.
that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow? There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know,
No.
Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung
Shaking
right in
my
their faces
parrot's head.
from the very moment that things get started. But where's the
And now I guess
tension?
I'm having a seizure.
Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow, nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now, this is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different.
Shit, I
It's
always
not like
wondered,
anything
with
else
your
out there. You
characters
see,
how they
I
are
want
now,
stories
who would
that
actually
surprise me,
win in a
Stanley.
fight?
I want to have to
Varys
think. I
or
want to be engaged
Lucarian?
and not
Well, I
passive
mean,
at
they're-
all. We're being fed
No
such
contest.
unimaginative drivel all
What?
the time, and we
Very
all
still
know
no
it.
contest.
Which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel
Is it
sharp
because he can
and
basically
vital
bend
and
reality to
alive.
his will?
That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid
Dang.
to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People
We've
look up to you.
also
Which is why, though I didn't know when to
thought
spring this on
about
you, but,
what
well,
a Mika
I've gathered
versus
a little press
Lucarian
conference for you,
fight would
so
be.
that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know
Sorry,
you're not
Mika.
much for the
I think
public eye, but I
Lucarian
thought
had
it would
that-
especially
has
mean a
this
lot
one in
to
the
people
bag.
who have been following
Believe it
you
or
from the
not, I
beginning.
feel
They
like
really
Mika
look
would
up
win.
to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the
When you
kind
think
of
about it,
gesture that might
Mika
leave a
has the
tremendous
Force
impact on them for the better.
technically by wind.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference
But doesn't
should be just around
and
the corner
Lucarian
here
have the
somewhere.
Kanohi of protection?
Shielding.
Shielding, yes.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door. All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going
So
to speak a little bit
it would
about the
technically
nature
be
of
tough for you to
surprise and
really use the
storytelling,
Force on
and what it
him.
means to craft a truly unpredictable
You can
narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud
I don't
of you,
know, man.
Stanley.
I just usually try to apply
Okay,
logic.
It looks like they're ready for
Try
you.
to apply logic
Go
with
get 'em.
the powers that are given.
Also, he could probably take the air away from Lucarian. Oh gosh!
Yes, I love this fragmented movement. Who brings the second?
Fragmented reality.
Oh god, that's amazing.
Played college ball, you know. Would have gone pro if.
Let's see, wow.
Oh, close the door.
Inside here, I already did that.
Oh, you already
All
did
of
that?
his
Okay.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
check
to go
the
to the
computers
meeting
again.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Standing here, I realize you were with me, trying to make history. But who's to judge the right from wrong when our
There you
You
go.
gotta do that
You
4
got-
times.
You gotta do it. No, through each playthrough.
Right. So we gotta figure out something to do for that. We should probably look for the other collectibles or something.
Do it. I know where one is.
Oh? Where?
When Stanley
Warehouse.
came to a set of 2 open
Which one
doors,
is that, left or right?
he entered the door on his
Right.
left.
You.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Forward, right.
Stanley was so bad at
Okay,
following directions,
so-
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wait, back. The ramp boxes off ledge.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
That I did not see.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and figures.
Interesting.
What name better
Figures.
encapsulates
Now
the
go-
intrinsic sense of
Now,
happiness that you
go
get from
commit
seeing a small
seppuku.
number in the corner of
Nope.
your screen go up by 1?
There's a
Let me
vent.
sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
I still,
Oh, so we are
I prefer-
going to be Among Us.
Yeah, I still prefer Stanulines. Huh?
Yes.
Among Us.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
Coke.
Was so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. Was so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path. That it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path.
You know the whole standing here I realize moment?
That it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path. That it seemed the office had begun from so
If
far
one
off
of
the
your
beaten
characters
path,
had to
that
do
it seemed
that,
the office
who
had
would
begun from
who would
so
they be and who would it be against?
far off the beaten path. You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between
I think
you and
Mika
me,
has
all
an
the
idea.
absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns
Wait,
out I'm just
what?
a tape recording. It was
The
all
whole
just in
standing
Stanley's
here I
head.
realize moment.
I bet that's the kind of
Who would the
question you
character
think
be
is
the
revelatory.
one punching and
I
who
bet
would he
each
be
and
punching?
Every time you watch a movie where it
I
turns
don't
out
understand
all
what
to
you're
be in the
getting at.
main character's imagination,
You never
must
played Metal Gear
absolutely
Rising
bolt
Revengeance?
off the couch in pure
Correct.
shock at the phenomenal and intricate
Oh.
storytelling. It must be so simple to be you.
Well, you
Life
gotta
being
play.
an
Well, you
unending
should take
waterfall
a
of
look
surprises
to
and
understand the
delights.
meme.
How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Actually, I have a funny idea.
What?
Mika doing a standing here I realize moment with against Mecha Woody.
Uh-oh.
Okay, boss's office. Go.
I'm trying to turn this computer off. There.
There you go. I believe it's in the boss's office.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
That's
doors,
real.
he entered the door on his left.
In darkness,
I know we got one from the executive bathroom.
No, I meant for the computer input.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Still in a dream.
No, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I like to do naughty stuff in this room.
Oh my
Unzips pants.
god. Oh.
Gerati.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Dead.
Secretary's computer? Let's check that.
Dead. Put them all on the phone.
Yeah! Nice.
Yay. Yay.
Wait, will this actually... Wait, will this actually do something to the elevator?
I don't know.
Here's the door. Just go.
What? Oh, what?
Yeah, he did that a few times.
8.
Hey.
Hey.
Let's see, what shall I do? Excuse me.
Stanley
Hey, could you
walked
pass
straight
the
ahead
cell?
through the large door
No.
that read Mind
What?
Control Facility.
Why? Well, you see, Miro, I am what they call a prick.
Let's see.
Turn on the lights
Pick up
and do
that salt.
the glitch ending.
The lights rose on an
Glitch ending?
enormous room packed with
Yeah,
television
the
screens.
fall off.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength
look up.
to find out? Aha! You've
Look
made it
up.
to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when
Cool,
the Stanley
huh?
Parable first launched in
A little bit.
2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development.
Oh, you mean like a
And
bug
you
like
all
this?
sent us lots of
Yeah.
photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior
Yeah,
about
just
it.
reset
And you're all
set
very,
now, I
very
guess.
clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So, here you
Any
go.
second now.
New content. You can call it
Hmm?
the Bother
Red.
of the mind
Oh wait,
control
that's
room
blood.
ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates, isn't it?
Begin the game again.
Yep. Now, check Stanley's computer.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Grimby.
Okay.
Check Stanley's okay, never mind.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Check all computers.
Feelings. Look, mate. You wanna know who has a lot of feelings? Slugs who bludgeoned their wife to death with a golf trophy. Professionals have standards. Be polite. Be efficient. And have a plan to kill
Wait, what
everyone
was the
you
other
meet.
one? The one with the balloon?
Balloons?
Okay, no, never mind.
Balloons?
I'm not sure where that next input one is. Let me check the wiki.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's in the realm of Final Fantasy.
Pardon?
Hi, how are ya? Wonderful weather we're having.
Await.
down here
Okay,
often?
awaiting input. Let's see. Let's see. Go to 4 3. Where is this? Okay, it's
Looking for number 4, I believe.
yeah. All things except for work. Where is everybody? Yeah, restart real quick.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Okay, so
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he
Okay,
felt safe
so-
in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
4 3 4.
4, 3, 4. There we go.
Oh.
There we go.
Now restart again. And the last one should be Stanley.
What the hell?
Oh my gosh.
God, is that you? I'm an agnostic now.
It's me. God.
What is that from? South Park?
I don't know.
I don't know. When I heard that skit used in the random collab, I figured it seemed like something South Park would do. So do I have to hit all the buttons?
And now
Just imagine every button you hit
Oh, no,
just kills somebody in real life.
It refreshes.
let's see.
Every button you hit kills somebody in the world. And then that somebody is replaced by another person.
Oh yeah, but this is buttons. Buttons.
Well, maybe this will destroy all. Maybe like plus none of them Well, at least we're probably at least able to destroy a few politicians.
Oh yeah, no, this is it. This is the ending.
That's it.
That's it.
Begin the game again.
Okay.
This is new.
Oh. Okay.
Will it send me to heaven again?
Yes, I think. Yes.
You know, no matter how much I might actually like pressing buttons, doing the same thing over and over is more like sounds more like a hell to me.
That's why the end is
now,
never the
what
end.
I want you to do is I
Stanley
want you
decided
to
to go to the
use
meeting room.
this.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Tilde.
Tilda?
Press tilde.
No matter how
on your
hard Stanley
keyboard.
looked,
On your
he
keyboard.
couldn't find a trace of his
Tilda?
co-workers.
On your keyboard, physical keyboard.
There's a tilde button.
Under the escape button.
Nothing.
Let's see.
It's a squiggly line, right?
Yeah, the squiggly line.
And I'm hitting it nothing.
Let's see. Escape?
Begin the game again.
No. Press tilde.
Escape.
Nothing.
Settings? Controls. How do you enable cheats?
Oh, I know
Yeah.
what you're trying to do.
Yes.
You're trying to get Shade sent to the serious room.
Yes.
Oh, name sounds familiar. Stand by, Pete.
Console commands. Enabling the console. Okay. You have to go to Steam for this. So open up your Steam library and right-click Stanley Parable.
Another message from Mark Stone. As progress update, all required mocks are ready to go. The script is finished, and I'm currently in the process of assembling the set. Hey. Okay.
Cool.
Steam, right-click it.
Yes.
Property.
Yeah, right-click Properties and go to select launch options.
There's no select launch options. It's just launch options. Where I can type stuff.
Let me see. In the text box that appears, type so let's see. I'll copy this and send this to you.
Should I close the game first?
Yeah, you should close the game first. Sorry, peeps. This is just for fun.
Alright, give us a moment.
Everything is for fun.
Alright.
Just like when I send somebody a head in a box.
Alright, so console.
Yes. But specifically that way of typing it.
With the dash, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. Now,
Then let's open it up.
Yep. Launch game as normal.
Hold on. Begin the game.
Okay. And start game as normal.
Yep.
Okay.
All of his
And
co-workers
can
were
we
gone.
see your
What
screen?
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yep.
Because you stopped streaming on Discord.
There we go.
There you go. Now press
Looks
tilde.
like you're going to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, it's not
Chipmunk.
doing anything.
Oh, it's just down the street.
Really?
Next to the Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Let's check.
Here, let me link you the thing I'm looking at.
All right.
Is that the regular Stanley Parable thing you're looking at, or?
Let me see about. Ultra Deluxe. Did they remove that? Hold on.
They might.
No, because it's saying, you can, like, do the cheats.
Ultra Deluxe, Serious Room. Is the only ending not accessible in Ultra Deluxe, possibly due to its console release?
Oh, okay.
Oh well. So I guess we should try to look for, I guess we should look for the collectibles then.
Let's see. What is this?
It's gonna keep opening and closing the doors.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and
kill yourself. Oh God.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I can't decide whether you or you'll probably go to heaven. Buckle up, you're going for a ride.
Yeah, look for the figures.
Let's see. Where would they be?
Oh, I know. Right.
Alright.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Go on that railing.
What?
The railing.
Oh. Didn't we already do that railing?
Yes, truly a
Not
room
that
worth
one.
admiring.
The
But
one
eager to get back to business, Stanley
where
took
you
the
get
first
jump
open door
down.
on his left.
Right.
Stanley was so bad at following directions,
lie. If
it's
you're lying right now,
incredible he
stop.
wasn't fired years ago.
Stop lying, Mika.
I'm not
Penalty
lying.
for misuse of cargo lift 1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift 5,000. What are you gonna marry my, bill my
Look,
family?
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Or my dog.
Yes.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story
Just
has
like
been about
in
nothing
The
but
Outer
you
World,
all this time.
you get The person who knew you last will get billed if you kill
Really?
yourself.
I was in the middle
That
of
was a good
something. Do
game,
you have
but I couldn't
zero
get into it as much as
consideration for
others.
others? Are you that convinced that I want something
It was a
bad to
great
happen
game.
to you?
I was mostly there for the narrative,
I don't know
not
how
really
to
for the
convince you
not
of
really
this,
for
but
the
I really
gameplay.
do want to help you, to show you something
I
beautiful.
actually,
Look,
for
let
some
me
reason,
prove it.
everybody
Let me
hated
prove
Felix,
that I'm
but I
on your
actually
side.
didn't.
Give me a chance.
I was disappointed
Okay.
the robot
How
didn't
far
really.
did you get?
The robot didn't have any side missions, or you can't really talk to him much. Not really a character.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
I'm
walked
meaning
through the
by
red door.
Felix, the kid you meet
There
when
it
you
is.
actually
You're
get your
getting
ship up
close
and
now,
moving.
Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used
People
to have
called him
none of them.
whiny and
now
annoying. I
we
didn't
have
really
them
find
all.
him annoying.
You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
Let's see, which one are we supposed
Also, I love the fact that he can drop kick every.
to... I forget which one Felix was. I'm trying to remember which door we entered in last time.
You went through the blue door.
Oh, did you go underneath the stairs?
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and
Oh, hey,
running
Miguel,
and running,
you're back,
just the
or
way
are
you're
you still
doing right
watching?
now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so
Miguel
much happier
Sanchez.
if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh, this is sad.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this
When he
moment
just tells
in
you to
this
keep on
place,
relaxing,
Stanley, I
just
think
leave.
I feel
Just try to leave
happy.
and go.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Yeah,
Go
just
back,
keep
go back.
going.
Go
Oh,
back,
no.
go back, go back.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose
Why
all
go
of
back
this.
though?
Good.
Trust me,
good.
trust me.
We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Now go back.
Okay.
And
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. Are you are going to stay here, aren't you?
Nope.
nope.
And then this time, just keep going.
Okay, he has nothing else to say then.
Just
Well,
keep going and go up the stairs.
Yep.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting
Correct.
through to you? Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you... No! Oh,
Now go
Thank
back
God.
through that
you lived.
door.
You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can you please get back
See what
to
he
the other
says.
room?
I feel like I'm walking
Yeah.
slower. Did it break my legs or something?
Yep.
There. See?
You
This
hurt
is
your
what you
legs.
want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop
I'll go
moving.
back.
Yep.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Okay. No dialogue? Okay, guess we'll have to go back again.
Keep walking, but you won't knock down a wall.
Keep walking and just go up the stairs again.
No, what are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you? Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Okay,
Perhaps you can.
we'll do that.
Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Is this me or the lights getting redder?
You'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
I'll just leave again.
You just leave again.
No, perhaps not.
Maybe. No dialogue? Well,
I wonder if I
shucks.
can walk off of here. Nope.
No, you can't.
Damn you invisible walls.
Just turn back around. And now we're gonna do this again.
Breaking my
Yep.
legs is fine.
Just imagine if this is Joller doing this.
Now, Jala.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to get rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No. We're just curious.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. But you actually
Yes.
want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Yes.
Oh boy, I always wanted to piss someone off.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I still thought that was possible.
Aw. And we go back.
And now we... if only Mac were in serving.
Yeah, he told me about some of the plans he and his buddies are doing. I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything, but they're weird.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, just DM it to us, writer.
No, I'm really not sure if I could say anything to anything else, to anyone else. I don't know. But it involves cinnamon
Yeah,
buns.
if you don't... Ah, okay.
Well, then how could he tell you?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe it's because you're his best friend?
Yeah.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Alright, that just leaves one more figurine.
Yeah, okay, so... The staircase.
All of his co-workers were
The
gone.
staircase to
What could
hell.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
If
room.
I'm correct.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Did you guys go down the stairs?
I think so.
Yes, we have went down
the
the
bucket?
stairs one time.
Executive bathroom? Yes, we did that one already.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
On
left.
the left.
Pardon?
Left.
Left, okay. Let's see, this wall should help save.
Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting to mention.
Stairs, somebody do the stairs.
The
Yep.
Nickelodeon All-Stars has actually added new characters. They finally added XJ9.
And Hugh Neutron.
And then they added Hugh
Stanley stepped
Neutron.
into the broom closet.
Between
but there
him
was
and
nothing
Nigel,
here,
they know
so
what
he
we
turned
want.
around and got back on track.
Yes.
Shame.
Now all we need are their voice actors.
Yeah. Shame Tim Curry doesn't really do voice work anymore ever since his stroke several years back.
Now go down the
Heading to a
stairs.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There we go.
I just can't wait
And there it is.
for people to
The
play
last
as...
Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley.
Now it
This
looks
is
like
a
you're
real
going
accomplishment.
to the
This
Shadow
is doing
Realm,
something just for the
Jimbo.
sake of doing
Oh,
it.
it's just down the
When so
street,
many people
next to the
expect to be
Chick-fil-A.
rewarded for the most
Yep.
trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all.
Yes, it's
We
But
got
that would be like a
everything.
reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you
And
hunted
what is
for
our reward for
figurines.
all of this? Nothing!
Yeah, let's see. What the? Okay, I don't know what those frame drops were.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post
done
during
this
work hours.
ending too?
He might be
I think
fired
so.
for that. And in such a
Yep.
competitive economy, why had he taken
Now
that
you
risk?
have
Now
to
we're stuck in
restart.
hell
Because
now.
Oh, I
he
have to
believed-
restart.
Yes. Restart.
Alright.
The end is never the end. It's never the end. Is loading.
It's loading never.
Okay.
Alright.
If I were to enter your mock contest, I think
Stanley,
I would
I'm
actually
sorry,
try to
but
make
I have to put a
my own
pause on
version of
things.
Morgana.
It's those figurines, those figures. I haven't stopped
Make her
thinking
more
about them since you
feminine.
nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just
I'm
the
not
most
entering the
intrinsically
contest.
fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're
Yeah,
supposed
fair
to be
enough.
telling a
So far, I
story,
think my favorite
but
has
would you
been
please indulge me
post-productions.
with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines.
How many people have
Just
entered
one
your
more
mock
time.
I
contest?
think like 7 or 8. Not as many as I would have wanted, but we still got 2 months left.
Ah, okay. Plenty of time for me to put mock parts together.
Now remembering when Stanley found... I should do it in Morgan Freeman. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. Titty sprinkles.
Good job.
Wait. What was that last bit?
Titty sprinkles.
Blasphemous HD?
What?
Blasphemous HD?
I don't know. I just heard it from somewhere.
When Stanley
Blasphemous
came
is
to
an
a set of
interesting
two
game.
open doors, he opened the door on his left.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Collect it.
Why does it feel ominous?
And here was the second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own just by poking around.
You fool,
behind my
Lucarian.
office.
You should not
You
have come
did that,
down here.
Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no
I
faith
did
in you
have
to
hope
find
for my
any
friends
of them,
for
let
finding
alone
them.
6.
And our lovely
But you continue to
viewer right
surprise
here.
me in all sorts of
Yes.
mundane, unremarkable ways.
Ah, it was you at my side all along. My true
Okay,
mentor.
let's do a little quiz.
My
Which
guiding
of these rooms
moon.
was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
Go to warehouse. Go to warehouse.
I think we found the third one in here.
Yeah, well, I want to see what happens when you pick the wrong one.
No. The warehouse was the 4th place you found a figure.
Yeah, no,
not the
collect it
3rd.
anyway.
Well, I guess perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what? If the warehouse feels like the 3rd place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making judgments?
Now go back. Oh,
Let's see.
Are you
what
able
came
to?
next?
Oh, go away, ad. One moment. Gotta get this thing. There we go.
Come on, you
Oh,
need
yes,
to
we found a fig leaf
buy
of a
into
pink room.
rage.
Oh, well, I can't
Jello.
actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened. This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was by the red and blue doors. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special
Oh,
to me,
no.
I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Oh God! Please tell me they actually made this in Windows Movie Maker.
That would be awesome.
Oh my.
He's like a grandpa game using technology.
What's this? New old fangled contraption. A selfie?
Truth be told, I never found got those blue screens. There's always a black screen on my end. That's boring area to start sending.
That
takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, they all go in the same way.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here, under the stairs. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose. One moment.
Shade is gone. It is
let's
our
cause
chance.
chaos.
Chaos! I must kill chaos!
No.
Oh.
No.
You wanna make out?
No. No. No, that's just for me and Sherry. I mean, Nana.
Yes.
Hey, Nana. Yes.
Yes.
I miss my Anna. I want my Anna.
So how about that? Did I miss something?
Nothing.
We're talking about
Maybe.
what it means to be a man.
Be a man. You are in the present.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught
Now that we're men, we can do anything. Now that we're men, we are invincible. Now that we're men, we're on a manly quest to pass the destiny quest for the crown. To pass the test.
I'm not done.
To finish the
I'm
quest.
not ready to move on.
To pass
Stop
the test.
the
Finish the
loading
quest
screen.
for the
Isn't there some way we can
crown.
stay
Oh my
here,
gosh,
keep enjoying
yes.
these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how
Oh
that
my
feels.
god, he's making you collect them all over again.
Okay, yes, that spot under the stairs. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Why do I have a feeling he's gonna make you do it again?
Probably.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched? Yes, I love that video.
Yes, I love that video.
Still don't remember
Oh,
the
and-
pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
And he does that for every other one.
What's up?
Whoa.
What's up?
Nice! We broke the game!
Nope, that was intentional.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my.
Nope, that was an ending.
Nope, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Wait, it wasn't?
Nope.
Well, what now?
Stanley, I'm sorry. but I have to put
Alright,
a
let's
pause on
speedrun
things.
this.
It's those figurines, those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one.
Sorry, guys,
Wasn't it just
walking
the
through
most
dark areas, please
intrinsically
walk directly
fulfilling
towards them
moment
without
of your
touching the
entire
walls.
life?
We'll fix
Didn't it
ASAP,
fill
will
you to
you?
the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
We're probably gonna stop around 10-ish.
10-ish?
Oh,
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
10
Well, at least, and that's on our end. No, I don't know about
Yeah.
Sims.
Here's where it all began. The first
Yep.
collectible.
Speed
We're
run.
all in
We
a-
had no idea of how many
we're
of
all
them
in
we'd
America,
find.
so-
Yeah,
Sure,
time,
it's
the
right there on
time
screen,
zones though.
but
Like
how
if you're in
could we know
California,
for certain?
you're like 3
We were
hours
so
before
innocent.
us.
We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
okay. I'm in Florida. You guys are in Colorado or
No.
Ohio.
No, we're in
Maryland.
Maryland.
Oh,
Why do you think we were in Colorado?
I don't know. Okay.
And here was the second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own, just
Oh,
by
so you
poking
guys are in
around
New
behind
England.
the boss's office. You did
No.
that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no
Technically-
faith in you to find
technically
any
that's
of
the
them,
part of
let alone
America that's New
6.
England.
But you
Isn't
continue to surprise me
Maryland
in
part
all
of New
sorts
England?
mundane,
It's one of the original
unremarkable ways.
original 13 colonies. The number 7 to become a state, I believe.
Okay,
Yes.
let's do a little quiz.
So I am right.
Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember? Hey, that's exactly right. It was here in the boss's bathroom. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them.
Maybe this is where
I'm
the
glad
pink one
these
was
moments are
and
so
pink room ended
crystal
up
clear in
being.
your memory, but
since
I
we
shouldn't
missed
be
it.
surprised. After all,
No.
science tells us that it's impossible
No,
to
it
forget
just-
your third time
It just
doing anything.
replaces whatever room it was.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, what came next? Oh, yes,
I take
we
it
found
Brick
Figley
Fair
in this
isn't
pink
in the
room.
same place as
Oh, well,
always.
I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened. This was the 5th mini-stand, and this one was really something special. It was by the red and blue doors. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little
Here we
video
go.
to commemorate
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
occasion.
just transform,
Enjoy.
kick back here. While I wait for this to finish. Royalty free rock music.
Insert heavy metal song here.
Yeah. This movie maker actually hasn't been updated in like years. That's why
Wait.
it's so bad now.
Resident Evil on Netflix?
I hear it's not very good.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. And I'm a Resident Evil fan.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that
No,
video.
July
but it was
14th.
8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
No, a new Resident Evil thing.
I'm not sure what this one is.
That's brand new.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I don't know what that is.
And the
And
one
then,
under the
Stanley, then we
stairs.
came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here, under the stairs. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
You have to pick up the thing.
There's no thing.
50?
Oh.
Oh, wait. Oh, let's go in here. I forgot.
Yes.
And then there was no more, because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Hey, Anahara.
No, I'm not done.
Anahara's in
I'm
the
not
chat.
ready to move on. Stop the loading screen.
Yeah,
Isn't
we're not
there
gonna
some
go
way
on
we
for
can
too much
stay here,
longer.
keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction.
And we won't
See
break
how
the
that
game this
feels.
time.
Okay, yes, that spot under the stairs. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more. And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched? Yes, I love that video.
Yeah, if you're sleepy,
Still
I don't
don't
think get
remember
some
the
sleep.
pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good
Nah,
room,
she's
though.
not going
A
to
solid
sleep
room.
yet.
Go to sleep, little creep. Shut your big
These really were a
bloodshot
treat to hunt down.
eyes.
You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Yep, this is definitely commenting on like the random collectibles that serve nothing.
Perhaps
This was
this
our
is the
second
true
fig
ending.
day. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past
Wait,
is
16.
truly a wonderful thing.
Then where's the
Why
first
does
one?
anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
Wait, there was 6 forward, there was 6 initially, then we collected 6 on the way, then there's...
This is it. The very first one we found in the
18.
exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Are you prepared to be Uncle soon?
Look, it's the terrible
I
new
think
concept that
I
we
think
were
my sister
originally
and
sold
her
on.
hubby are
I
going to wait a
remember
few
hating it
years,
back then.
be together for a
The
while.
plan does put a rosy filter on everything.
Oh,
In fact,
before...
I dare say
Having a child, yeah.
Oh, yes, the
Ah.
two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Yeah, you hold on too much onto your nostalgia, narrator.
And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember. Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions.
You gotta marry him
I was
first, Mika.
passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each
What?
decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me.
Well,
He'd make the
you
decisions,
see,
he would decide
my
which way to
dear
go.
Anna.
I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent
You see,
Stanley?
Anna.
Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how
How
it
old
used to
is,
be. Yes.
are they?
I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory?
Are you sure?
Let's
Just
go
one more?
back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling this story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Here we go.
This is the end.
I wonder if we can
All
just
of
do
his
whatever.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Once you end this
Stanley
ending, you have to
decided to
restart
go
the
to the
game
meeting room. Perhaps he had
entirely
simply
5
missed a
times
memo.
to unlock the epilogue. Okay, number 1,
What?
2, 3, 4,
Aw.
5. That was 5 times.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on. It takes a lot of humility to carry a bucket so magnificent. Stanley checked his ego and then proceeded onward. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his
Now
left.
you have to close and open the game 5 times. Oh! I see.
So you kind of missed out on the figurine. Wait, it was there.
What figurine?
You missed out on the figurine ending.
I did.
Oh. I
Oh
thought there was
my.
more.
Wait.
Yeah, I think you were supposed to go around
epilogue.
one
Epilogue.
more time, and
I see an epilogue right here. Maybe we did do it right.
Well, no, you kind of...
Okay, I'm confused.
You didn't go through the game with the narrator. He had other dialogue after you collected the figurines.
Oh.
So, oof.
Oh well.
Anywho, I think I'm gonna call it here.
Alright, you have a good night, Mika. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, no problem.
take care, man. It's been glad talking.
Yep.
It's been awesome talking to you again, man.
Yeah, I'm just really busy. I apologize for my absence.
Yeah, we're probably gonna end
Oh,
soon
man.
anyways.
Fine.
Yeah, might as well.
Alright.
Hmm.
Thanks for the help.
Whee! Yep, no problem.
Whee! Alright, no full moon. That means no
Until
werewolves.
next time, Mika-chan.
Whee!
Now there were only 2. Watch the latest indie.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, sorry, go. Nah, man, go ahead.
You know, I just realized, remember that whole thing we were going through Firewatch and we went to the blue door?
Yeah.
I wonder what would happen if we did things differently. That might unlock another ending. Let's do that and we'll probably end things for the night.
Alright.
And this is probably going to be my, we've already gotten a lot of the endings. So I think this might be the final stream of this game. And then next week we'll do like watching the other stuff, and then next week I'm going to a convention that like a con, so I won't stream then.
Alright.
In the memory room.
What's mumbles?
Now I just feel unsettled. That's be important. If you. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with the sequel. While the first game teamed with originality, the Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often solely to its fan base. Rather than expand to what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territory nobody asked for. An indefinitely deep hole, who cares? Where are the new endings? What about enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get on the spot side quest collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting other figurines gives you nothing. I must say, though, I found the bucket to be quite comforting. A welcome reprieve from. Oh, it's a Cookie 9, the same one that the narrator was complaining about.
Oh my god.
Cat Dog Born. Uh-oh. I didn't realize the show was prophetic. Oh wait, you probably can't see. Hold on. There we go. Now you can see everything I see. Is the most confused ending, probably.
Can I see what you
Stanley Parable
see?
developers, no more sequels, no more spin-offs. July 9th. When the Stanley Parable launched its a massive success in 2013, its creators made plans to build the property into an entire franchise, but disastrous and critical commercial reception to the Stanley Parable 2 has prompted developers to rethink their ambitions and outlined in a press release they published today. It's clear that more Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want, reads the press release. We thought that we had a vision for the series and players would be excited about, yet it turns out this could not be a bit farther from the truth. The press release goes on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game and to stop insulting fans with our reckless and insulting creations. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. What's this? Name. Oh, it's the name buttons. Oh, there we are. This is pretty. Oh. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Hello? Wait, is it the guy who asked me at the beginning of the games about the various things? It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense! The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's get making Stanley Parable games till the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. Yep, that's the last ending. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought would work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. It's just fact. In fact, let me show you. Together we are going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game, something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try to combine some random words together to make our new title for our game.
Electric Boogaloo?
No.
The Pissoning?
Infinite boyfriends. Ladies, bisexuals, and gay men, this is the one for you. Infinite boyfriends. The Stanley Parable 3, Infinite Boyfriends. It's absurd. I love it. Every time we restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Shall we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say in well. Don't do it. I understand. Sometimes we're not ready to move on. That's fine. If you ever change your mind and want to start inventing new sequels, come talk to me. I'll be right here. Let's go down that blue door. Alright, let's speedrun this.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Yeah,
he
that
had
was
simply missed a
definitely
memo.
not subtle about, like, about certain franchises.
When Stanley came to a set of
Not
two
at
open
all.
doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room
The
worth
one thing that does
admiring,
bug me a
but
bit about this
eager
game
to
is
get
that
back
if you
to
want to,
business,
like, find all the
Stanley
different
took the
endings, you do
first
kind of
open
have to
door on
repeat
his
some
left.
stuff. It does get tiring, not gonna lie.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Maybe I'll go down the red room and
Now listen
just not
carefully, this
unplug
is
the
important.
button, the phone.
Stanley walked
It's
through
the
the red
blue
door.
door.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Oh, thank God you are willing to
The
listen
other-
to me.
You
Do you see that I really have wanted you to
sorry.
be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of
Let's begin the game again. Sorry.
Yeah, the
all of
blue
his
door was
co-workers were
behind
gone.
you.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha.
Stanley
Perhaps you
walked through the blue
misunderstood.
door.
Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
No, I hate
Work
vehicle
with me. You've
sections.
given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me
Maybe the
about
phone
your
was another
experience with
way.
this new version. Would you say
Let's
that the
rate
game
him
benefited from
a
allowing you more choices? Feel
2.
free to be
2?
honest.
Why
I'm
2?
looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
Yeah, we went through this already.
Honest answers, please.
I'm stuck.
You glitched us.
Okay, I think we need to go the different way to find the phone. Speed run again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
I don't wanna.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Alright, last time we unplugged the phone.
That's her, Stanley.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh.
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
You bastard.
Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Try to get away. Don't go. Aw.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
Yes, I get an narrator.
One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
What if I don't want to press one of those buttons? Oh no, I guess not.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Roll credits.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this
I rate
free.
the mannequin a 4
Surely
out of 10.
there's an answer
None
down
of
some
them.
new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer.
Oh, now
How
she
could there
turned to a
possibly
desk.
be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Psychological horror.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Please die.
Well, that was a surprisingly depressing ending. I think that's where we're gonna end things. Thanks again to everyone who joined us for these 2 streams of this game. This was a good time. I don't know if I'm over the moon with it, but it is a very creative game, and I'm really glad I finally decided to try it. And as usual, thanks to Sin and Mika for actually showing up this time and helping me find some of the stuff. And also you, Miguel, if you're still here, thank you for your help. With that out of the way, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
Take care, everybody. And once again, the end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Yes.
For the end.